Alright. Another episode of 10 Minute Cinema. Varble, how you doing tonight?
I'm alright.
You alright?
Yep.
Alright, so let's get right down to business.
Which business?
Your challenge.
My challenge.
Your challenge.
Not my challenge. It's Doug Loves Movies challenge.
Well, it's your challenge as in you're doing it.
I am.
Well, have you watched anything good since then?
No.
No. What did you watch?
No, not just.
Oh, you just haven't watched anything.
Not really.
You are slacking off.
I started a new job. And
Yeah.
A little hectic trying to adjust to a new sleep schedule.
I guess it's really only been 2 days since we last recorded. So.
Correct. And, I did start a movie last night. Only made it about halfway through and started getting sleepy, so I just turned it off.
What movie?
It's a movie called Heathers.
Heathers. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's a young Winona Ryder, Christian Slater.
Huh.
It's like a high school drama.
Coming of age story.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's a real dark comedy.
Okay.
Has to deal with Winona Ryder is like friends with the popular kids at school, the popular girls.
Okay.
But she really can't stand them. She doesn't want to be friends with them.
They're bitches.
Basically. And she kind of, sort of accidentally kills one. And then...
Kind of sort of accidentally kills someone.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then, so far she's killed 2 other people since that were also high school kids that had been mean to her.
So it's just like My Boyfriend's Back. Have you ever seen that one?
I have not.
Basically, he comes back as a zombie and accidentally kills people.
Oh, well, no, she's not dead. She's a
But, okay. I don't know. That seems kind of weird that she's just murdering people.
Yeah.
Are you liking it at all?
Yeah, kind of. I'm curious to see where it goes from
Okay.
here. Like I said, I'm only about halfway through.
Sure. So there's
Like an hour in, there's like 42 minutes left. So,
Okay. So you're past halfway, but
yeah.
there could still be a significant change in story.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
cool.
Something's going to happen, I'm sure.
Well, I did not watch anything since then either.
Okay.
I've been working basically as the intern GM this week while my boss is out of town. So I worked yesterday at 11 to 8:30, the day before 11 to 7. I'm just beat.
Okay.
So it's been a lot of working today. I worked 11 to 6 normal shift, so
Okay.
that's nice. But yeah, let's get to show on the road. Or do you want to talk about our next movies first?
I was going to leave that up to you.
Let's do it after we talk about it.
Okay.
All right. So last we left off, George Bailey tells off the teacher of his daughter who let her walk home in the cold,
Half naked.
half naked, with a flower because she wanted to crumple up the flower. And we got a voice on our line right whenever he got ready to say who he was. We ran out of time, so it actually turned out being Mr. Walsh, and they basically get into a argument over the phone.
The teacher's husband.
Yeah, the teacher's husband.
I don't
right?
think we named her by Mrs. Walsh.
We
so-
did not. You're right. So he basically says, like, let me tell you what I think about your wife. Ooh, heated moment there. And it's important for later. So he gets off the phone and he loses it. His kid's like, how do you spell hallelujah, Dad? And he's like, well, my dictionary? Get away from me. And then he goes and he just, like, Godzilla destroys this thing. I didn't even see what it was.
It was like a workbench of some sort.
It's in their living room and he just destroys it. I mean, he just goes off on it. And then
He yells at the other kid to quit playing the piano.
yeah, he's pissed off about the piano. Like, this is obviously not the George Bailey we know and love.
Well, no.
I love
And so, I wanted to point out, the moment he's done going Godzilla on the living room,
Yeah.
he turns around, and the way that the camera captures his look, he looks as crazy as Mary is.
He kind of does.
Yeah.
And not only that, but his kids
Because
look...
she's crazy.
Right.
You didn't,
His kids look like they have been abused every day of their life in this scene.
yeah.
They look like they're scared, like they're about to get spankings that they've had every day of their life or slapped in the face or whatever.
Yeah, because it looks worse than spanking. They are truly terrified.
They are beyond terrified, and they have tears in their eyes. He's like, I'm sorry, guys. And he starts apologizing to them. Excuse me, I'm
You all
sorry.
right?
I am. I'm good to live. But, I know, right?
Sorry, Andy.
Not this time, Andy. But yeah, he's like, what did you want to know how to spell? He's like, nothing, Daddy. Like, and then he's like, well, I told you to keep playing the piano. It's fine. Just keep playing it. And she's like, oh, Daddy. It's pretty rough. And then he kind of goes off on him again. Like, well, now you're making me feel terrible about myself. Fuck you, kids. This is awful.
He does.
He does not say that. It's a PG movie. Maybe a G movie. I don't know. Probably PG. Anyway, so George leaves, and they're all crying and upset. And he goes to Mr. Potter and begs for help. I mean, literally begs. He was like, come on, Mr. Potter, I'll do anything. You know, I'll pay double the loan. I'll do this. I'll do that. Like, he's like, what kind of equity do you got? He's like, I got a life insurance plan for $15,000. And he's like, what's the equity? $500. So you want me to give you $8,000 for $500? You're worth more dead than alive. Oh, that sent a little ding into George's brain.
Did it?
It did. I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't. No.
We'll get to it. Maybe you just didn't understand what he was doing.
Okay.
So, Mr. Potter, obviously, he has the $8,000, guys. He's holding on to it because...
Of course, he's got all the money from Gringotts.
Yeah. Damn it! No!
You agreed.
No!
You agreed.
Not Harry Potter.
I win.
No, I was not paying attention to what you were saying like usual. That's not fair. He is not Harry Potter. It's Mr. Potter.
Mr. Harry Potter.
Mr. Potter. No Harry. Henry. He's Henry Potter.
Short for Harry.
No. It's not Harry Potter. He's not a fucking wizard.
But he is.
He's not.
Not anymore. He doesn't remember it.
Oh my god, this is insane. Alright, so he's like, well, maybe there's something with the books. And he is just enjoying the hell out of this. I mean, he has this crooked smile on his face. He's insinuating that maybe George has a lady on the side, or maybe he's playing with the stock market with the company's money. You know, something. Ian mentions Violet, like, oh, it's been seen that
you leave her out of this.
That's what Mr.
She is
Potter
a good, honest
I did
woman,
not bring her
Bob.
into it. He brought her into it.
You just did.
I have to recap it. Are you enjoying this movie yet? No. Obviously. Alright. So, Mr. Potter then tells off George and says, you know what? I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to go ahead and call the police. And...
Good favor.
Yeah. He calls. As George leaves, he literally has nothing left. He goes to a bar to drink because that's what people do when they're sad.
That's what you do?
No, but that's what people do.
You're not a person?
I am a person, but I don't necessarily drink because I'm sad.
No.
It takes something big for me to drink when I'm sad. I usually just vent or maybe play a video game. Like,
they didn't have those back then, though.
They did not.
That was not an option for
It
George
was not.
Bailey.
Sometimes I just like killing people on video games. That's what I did last week when I was sad.
That also was not an option for George.
Anyway. So he goes to the bar. He's obviously known here because the bartender calls him his best friend at one point. And...
I think that's just anything he would say to any customer.
No. They obviously know each other. And he's drinking very heavily. He's praying to God, like, under his breath. Like, please, God, show me the way. I can't find myself. Show me the way to get out of this. I'm at the end of the rope. And then the bartender's like, hey, you doing okay? You know, maybe you should stop. And then another guy. It looked like it's Mr. Gower, but I don't think it's Mr. Gower.
No.
It looked like him, though.
I don't think so.
No? Anyway, he's the owner of the bar, and he says, hey, George, you want me to call you a cab or something? And, or Mr. Bailey? And then this customer at the bar is like, Mr. Bailey? Which Bailey? He goes, well, this is Mr. George Bailey. Punch! Knocks him out.
He didn't say punch. He actually punched him.
He actually punched him. It turned out to be Mr. Walsh. And you're proud of yourself with that one, aren't you?
I am.
You shouldn't be. No one should ever be proud of what you do. Boom. That was me.
That wasn't in the movie.
No, I said that to you.
We're recapping the movie. We're not recapping you.
Whatever. And so he punches him, and George gets upset after they kick out Mr. Walsh, and he's going to leave, which he's drunk, and he has a car, so he probably shouldn't leave.
He's tipsy.
But, no, he's drunk. I think he's drunk. And this is the 40s, so, I mean, I guess drinking and driving isn't really a big issue right now.
I don't think it's an issue at all.
Is it not?
No, I doubt it.
I mean, their cars are pretty much like cardboard at this point. They seem like it, at least. So he leaves, and then he wrecks his car into a tree. So the guy comes up, and he's like, "You hit my tree! My grandfather planted that tree." Seriously? Did he even ask him if he was okay?
No.
So a person gets into a wreck and hits a tree, stumbles out of their car. I think I would say, "Hey, sir, are you okay? Do you need me to call an ambulance?"
Yeah.
No, he goes, "That's my tree. I care more about that tree than a human life."
Yeah. And then he's the one that goes and jumps in the river.
That was not him. I knew you didn't get it.
You don't get it.
You don't get it. They don't actually reveal who this is yet. They're just about to when we had to stop.
Okay.
But, to go on to it, a truck then almost hits George when he's getting to a bridge, and he's like, "Oh, watch yourself." Then he goes to the side bridge, and you can tell here, I don't know if you got this, but George was thinking about jumping off this bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you caught that, because earlier
he's worth more dead than alive.
Right, so he is considered, maybe I can just cash in this $15,000 life insurance. Well, my family can, though, and they can pay the debt, and they'll live
they'll
better.
have money left over. And
yeah.
They can give it to Zuzu.
Right, and Zuzu can get 1,000,000 flowers.
Yeah.
So he's thinking about doing this, and this old guy, they show this weird old guy real quick, and then all of a sudden he jumps into the river.
Yeah, I thought this was the guy from the tree.
It was not the guy from the tree.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am positive.
Okay.
This is a main part of the story right here.
Okay.
I don't think I messed it up. And so George...
I hope you did.
I did not this time. George, being the good guy that he is, obviously he's going to jump in and save him, right?
Not obviously.
He does, though.
He does, but I don't think it was obvious.
As I watch this movie, I'm like, George is obviously going to save this guy.
So, before he's going to jump, this is going to be like his suicide. But now he just jumps in and it's okay. Like, why would this have killed him before?
He was going to drown himself. He was literally going to force himself to die.
I don't think that's possible.
Well, it's freezing water, right?
Yeah.
His body would eventually die in it, right?
I guess.
I mean, that's what happened in Titanic to Jack, so why wouldn't it happen here?
If you say so. But, I don't know, it just didn't make much sense to me, I guess. There's better ways.
He would get hypothermia and die.
There's better ways to kill
yourself. But my thought was here is he had the light...
Like, nobody knows he's on this bridge.
Right.
There's a pretty strong current.
Yeah.
That thing is running. His body's going to end up, like, way the fucking nowhere.
Right.
Like, they might not even find it ever.
They might not. He's not thinking this through.
They don't pay out life insurance for people that are missing.
Also, I think you have to have proof for life insurance. And the proof is in his jacket pocket that he's getting ready to jump into the bridge over.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
So, he really has not thought this through. Or they just did not think this through when they filmed the scene in 19... whatever. Because I don't remember. 50?
46.
47, I think.
Oh, now you know. Before you're about to guess the 50s.
Yeah, I was.
Now it's like you just know.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Anyway, so he saves this guy. They're in a room. This guy that pulled them out at the lighthouse is like, look at him. Kind of weird. And that's where we stop. We don't know what's next.
Well, he's like stripping down, too. That's kind of awkward.
Well, he's putting on warm clothes. They were cold.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it doesn't make it any less awkward. There's an old man stripping half naked.
Sure, I know. Have you ever gone to, like, the gym and you go in the locker room and there's this old man butt?
Nope, not at all.
It happens.
Okay.
It sucks.
All right.
So, that's it for this week. But we are almost done with this movie. We have half an hour left.
3 episodes.
3 episodes. And the last episode obviously is going to have an extra 8-10 seconds tacked on because of the credits. If that. Or it actually might be shorter because of the credits.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But it is the 40s, so they don't really have that many credits. So, Anyway, either way, we're going to get like 9 minutes in the last episode or 10 minutes, whatever.
It's still just 3 episodes left for the podcast.
3 episodes left for this movie and the podcast, not the podcast in general. Because now we have another fan interaction.
We do.
We do.
For all 3 fans?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 4.
Oh.
Probably 2.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're going to let you guys pick the next movie again. And,
because it worked out so well this time.
well, this time we have 4 movies that we want to watch, right? Both of us?
Well, want to is kind of...
We'll watch and not be as miserable, I guess.
Yeah, that could work.
I don't know what that came from. So we have,
We decided this time that this hasn't really worked out so well because of the fact that I haven't seen this movie before.
that's true.
Watching a movie in 10-minute increments is not a good way to watch a movie.
For the first time now.
Yeah.
So we decided to go with movies we have seen,
Yeah. And,
but maybe haven't seen for a while.
correct. And we decided we'd also kind of dip into a good common strong point, a favorite among both of ours,
Yeah.
and that is the horror genre.
We love horror movies.
We do. So, I decided to get a little theme going with mine, and I noticed that you had mentioned last time that you started watching Supernatural with your girlfriend going through the
Fiance,
series.
but yeah.
And so, I put 2 and 2 together, and also keeping with the monthly theme coming up here, with the holiday, I decided to nominate My Bloody Valentine. Possibly 3D, I think that was its full title.
It was.
Which has, I don't even know his real name.
Jensen Ackles.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I think that's how you say it.
Sure.
It's Dean from Supernatural.
Right. And my other movie I'll be nominating is Sam from Supernatural.
Jared Padalecki.
Lecky, I think.
Lecky?
There's an S at the end.
Okay. Padalecki. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Who was in House of Wax.
Also Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the girl from Girl Next Door.
Oh, yeah.
Kim
Alicia
Bauer.
Cuthbert.
Yeah. So that cast.
Yep.
I remember watching that and liking it somewhat.
Yeah,
So
it was watchable.
yeah.
I think I actually saw it twice in theaters, so
Wow, you must have really liked it.
I had to preview it. Then, yeah, I think some friends wanted to see it, so I went with them and
Okay.
got them in free.
Well, when we worked there back in the day, it was really easy to go see multiple of the same movie because the group would just be like, "Hey, let's go see this movie." And
Absolutely.
you just tagged along.
We were all part-time employees, so we only
Yeah.
worked like 20 hours a week. So the
Not
rest of the
even
time-
sometimes.
Well, I usually had that.
Yeah, I usually did too, but not all of us did.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay. Anyway, your
Yeah.
movies.
good movies. So those were his movies. My movies, I couldn't think of anything like great to watch after my first pick. So my first pick was Alien because obviously it's a great horror movie.
And John Hurt just died.
He did just die, so that's a good, memoriam to him maybe.
Not
Yeah,
not in the same way.
No, not the same way. He did not have an alien burst out of his chest. Spoiler alert. And then Marvel made a joke, "What's your next one going to be, Predator?" I was like, yeah, I haven't seen that since I was a kid, so why not?
Wow. So we literally have Alien versus Predator.
Versus House of Wax versus My Bloody Valentine 3D. Pretty good cast, so we're going to let you guys decide that. We'll probably hit everyone up on Facebook every day until you guys give us enough votes.
So when are we starting? When are we ending? Since this was a contested point last time.
Oh, that's a good call. Well, we will probably... Well, we got 3 episodes left, right? So this is Friday's episode. Then we got Monday and Friday.
And then
So-
next Monday.
Well, yeah, but we should probably have some time this time to figure out. So I'm going to say Friday, by
This Friday
next Friday
is when the voting opens.
is when the voting closes. The voting opens right now.
Right now?
As soon as this is posted on Friday and you listen to this, there will be a section for voting. Or actually, I could open it early. Why not? No, I'm not going to. He shook his head no. Folks, I will give it to you early, but Marvel won't let me.
Why would you throw it out there? They don't know until just now what the movies are. Why would you spoil that?
For fun.
That's not fun.
Okay, anyway. So, at the post of this episode, votings will start. And then you have 1 week until the next Friday to pick your movie.
So once it's 12 midnight Saturday, that's when voting would end?
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
12 midnight. Going into Saturday. Last vote. If you vote after that, it will not count. So, what are you doing? Yeah, it would be Saturday the 11th.
Yep.
So, February 11th, you cannot vote. February 10th, you can vote.
Okay.
That is clear.
We will be checking the timestamp of your posting.
We're making a really big deal of this, and we don't need to be. But either way, I will also explain this in a post whenever I post this episode.
Good luck.
So yeah, pick the right movie, mine, and we'll watch that. I had a thing in my throat. Anyway, so
A dick?
no, a thing in my throat.
Oh.
I had to clear it out.
Sorry, I thought you had a dick in you.
No, I did. I never had a dick in my throat.
Why'd your voice get all high there? You kind of broke.
I never. Why are we talking about this on a podcast? Anyway,
I mean, because you don't edit, so.
I don't. I'm not taking this off.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
That's why I'm laughing. Actually, you're laughing.
Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, you can get us on Twitter at USAKid6977 and at BigGuyACV or at TimMinSin. And you can hit us up on our Facebook page. And yeah, that's a wrap.